Mike, turn your games down.
Hi, welcome to another comic episode of Games My Mom Found. I am Mike Albertin, and who's having some imposter syndrome with me tonight?
I am your resident Sonic slut, Phoebe Stanton, and it's all come down to this, folks.
The road to 50 is what they say multiple times on the cover of this issue. At least on my version it does. So we are here to talk about Sonic the Hedgehog Imposter Syndrome, which is a mini series written by Ian Flynn, bunch of other cover artists, bunch of artists. I don't want to read all these, but wonderful people. And started out in November of 2021 and then ran till May 2022. This was out every other month.
That's not surprising, because it would run alongside the last 4 issues. It would have to, since issue 4 of this miniseries does connect with issue 49.
Yeah, it's just the way they did it.
Like, that would just mean that they released each month a story, and then it's like, here's the alternate side of that story.
Well, I'm assuming the Sonic comic still came out every month, so you still had multiple issues that were coming out at this time.
Yeah.
It just, that's all. Because normally
have the fire
miniseries.
arc. Here's how the fire happened. Have this little, the town arc. That was one issue with the Chaotix. Here's why the town lost all of its power and shit. It makes sense.
Yeah, it just seems a little like when you're trying to do that, you got to get everything close. I don't know. That's when it came out. And the first issue, we always like to talk about the cover. That's where it says issue 50 is coming on the cover. The cover is good, but I have a bone to pick with it.
Okay, wait. Is your cover Surge and Sonic sliding on the poles?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to be honest. I'm not a fan of any of these covers. I think the alternatives are a lot better.
I mean, I saw the alternatives too, but then I have to scroll to the bottom of the page. But yeah, the alternatives are really good. But the reason, like, my issue with this, one of the frickin' alternatives is just Sonic 2 cover with Surge on there. So, of course, that's better. I mean, anytime that you're going to have Sonic 2 references, I'm cool.
Fair enough.
I do like.
So what's your big problem?
Sonic's not in this comic. Why is he on the cover of the book?
These are all, every single cover art is pretty much something, it's foreshadowing.
Yes, but Sonic is not in the book, therefore he should not be on the cover.
He's right there in the 4th panel.
But he is not in the event
talking
of the book, therefore he should not be on the cover of the book.
So, okay, audience, let's
This is a personal problem I have with comic book covers. If you put a character on the cover of the book, they should be in that book.
I want it to now be known that what I'm hearing is anytime we have a cover for any comic and it's like an ensemble cast shot of like giving every single character love, Mike is gonna go, this is fucking bullshit. 90% of these characters show up in this issue. It's issue 100, but I don't fucking care.
I mean, a little, yes.
Oh my god!
I want the cover of the comic to represent something in the comic that you're going to see.
It does! It shows Surge!
That does not count. That would be like showing a picture of, let's say here, a random factory in Nebraska and someone smiling on the cover. Like, that would be completely fake, wouldn't it?
Yes!
So, you see, I wouldn't like that. I want something that has to do with the actual content.
Like so fire!
I have always been like that with comics. I don't know why, but yeah. I mean, no, it's a good cover. Like, I understand the representation of it. It bothered me because it shows Sonic and Teneric racing, and I'm like, that's cool, but that does not happen in this comic, and then I was upset.
Okay, fair. Let's get to the comic. I wanted to maybe note every single thing that I have said about keep that in the back of your mind.
Oh, I saw.
Fucking episode 1 has led to this specific miniseries.
I don't completely agree, nor do I, this is nowhere near as depressing as the Metal Virus.
Okay.
I'm going to quote one of my favorite quotes. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few, or in this case, the two. Two people are affected terribly, but it is not...
I think it is terrifying on a different
It
format.
bothers me less. And maybe that's saying something about me, where I'm like, yeah, these two people got brainwashed and don't know who they are. But hey, what about all the people that got turned into metal and became zombies? That's just, I don't know. My brain is odd.
We will get there.
So, like, you had made a comment before months ago about Dr. Starline. Be like, yeah, he's good. He likes to record himself. And man, you were not wrong how that plays a part in this comic.
And I also pointed out, like, in the first 12 issues, that every single other character points out, hey, this is an infinite cycle. Sonic always lets Eggman go. Always gives him a second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 20th chance.
Yes.
And there's a reason why I pointed that out.
Because it comes apart and why Dr. Starline is doing what he's doing.
And why other characters do the things they do later on as well.
The Starline, like, because the first couple pages of this is just him kind of recapping what he's been doing for the last however many issues it was, and why he captured Bell, or what he needed from Bell, and everything that he's up to. A lot of good references to kind of cue you into what's happening. And of course, you see your test tubes that you saw multiple times throughout this saga, or whatever they call it, which was interesting. The first time you see, like, Surge in their little, like, test area, I do like that one of the Badniks they're fighting is literally the boss from Sonic 3, the mini boss. Sonic and Knuckles, not Sonic 3. Sonic and Knuckles, Mushroom Hill.
I need to go back and play those Genesis games.
I'm going to give you an excuse soon.
Excellent. I have not played a Genesis emulator in 20 years.
Damn, I haven't done it recently, but it's more recently than that. So, obviously, there have been Genesis games on the show. And I love Sonic and Knuckles, and Sonic's one of my childhood games, so I recognize that axe thrower anywhere. Not really axe thrower, but I guess he does throw the axe, I think.
And we get our first introduction to our two newest characters, Surge and Kitsunami.
Kitsunami, because Tusami.
Yeah.
Because he controls water somehow.
Ha ha ha.
I didn't catch that. I just read all these yesterday.
Oh, there is another little thing later that I absolutely love, but two things actually, because on the reread I noticed something. But yeah.
And Surge is electric type Pokemon. And
very, very cocky and full of herself.
I don't like Surge in these 4 issues.
I think she gets better.
I'm assuming you're not supposed to. You know what's wonderful is we're at a point now where you haven't read past this really.
Yeah, no, besides issue 50, this is the stopping point for me.
I know, and I'm so excited because it's like we get to experience it together now.
Yes.
So that makes me happy in a weird way. Yeah, I'm the stuff, I don't know, Surge just kind of comes off as I know she's supposed to come off as an asshole. I know that's the character. I know why they're doing it, because I can tell what breadcrumbs are leaving me. But Surge irritated me, where Kitsune, I really liked him. I was like, you're sweet, you're timid, you're cool, buddy. It's
not just timid, it is like a literal footstool.
Yes, but that's by design, you see in this comic too.
Yeah.
Because Starline is a piece of shit.
Yeah, we're gonna get there.
I know. Like, it's early in this first issue when Surge gets mad at Starline because she's tired of taking orders, and then that's when he does the hypnotize thing that he does and just knocks them both out, and then once they come back to, he just lies to him and say, oh, you got tired, you had a blackout. Yeah, he's an asshole.
And as we find out, he's done this quite a few times. He specifically quote-unquote programmed them to be extra accepting of hypnosis.
Which is a dick move in itself. But if you're going to control somebody, that's what, it makes sense.
And we find out Surge and Kitsunami 100% started the fire.
That was cool to see, to have that clarification that it was Surge, or both of them that did it. Surge is a hedgehog, can spin.
Surge is a Tenric? I don't know what a Tenric is.
Is Tenric even a real animal? It is a real animal.
From Madagascar.
Huh. I have never heard of this creature before. That's probably why. Because I don't really... Apparently, I can see... Oh, not in London. Alright. Yeah, it's an animal I didn't know existed.
And Kitsunami is a fennec.
What is a fennec?
It's a type of fox. You ever watched Zootopia?
A while ago.
The smaller one. Nick's partner in crime.
Oh yeah, the fake baby. That's not a baby.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a fennec.
Okay, I know what a fennec fox is now. Thank you. I didn't know. I did not put 2 and 2 together. I didn't know a Tenric even was a real animal. So there's something new. Thank you, Sonic Comic.
You're welcome.
You do see how they started the fire. Then the next couple, you see how they cut the power in the city, which is what led to there being the traffic jam that we see with Chaotix.
Yeah, and Sergian points out, dude, what the fuck is wrong with these people? They were just zombies a month ago, and they're acting like everything is chill. Because again, everybody has now accepted this is the status quo. Eggman's gonna do some shit. Sonic's gonna save the day. Don't worry. Next month, Eggman's gonna start some shit, and Sonic's gonna save the day.
Yeah, I mean, that's true, but I mean, that's just people in normal life, you know?
Yeah, become very
such your situation.
Very fucked up things.
Yeah, it's like you had a job and they say, we're just not going to supply you what you need anymore. Go buy it yourself, asshole. And you go, okay, sir, you got it.
Or you go, oh, hey, you know, we totally are okay with a convicted person being in this giant white building. Oh, they tore down half the building. Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine.
I mean, to be fair, the amount of people that say it's fine is getting less and less and less over time, because when you fuck over your population by raising all their prices, they don't like you as much. It's weird how that works. Like Hitler, the reason why people liked Hitler in Germany is because he actually lowered prices and made things better. I mean, he did use by slave labor and taking other people's resources, but they didn't know that at first, and so they liked him more. Like,
yeah, Eggman, stop raising prices on shit.
I mean, that's why certain things work and other things don't. And yeah, I study history a little too much. Not too much. I study history because I don't want to repeat it, even though this world likes to repeat it. But that's neither here nor there. But you are right. Like, I mean, so I get that. I have no qualms with people being able to just go back to normal life because we do that as humans too. And we're not in a comic book or a video game series. So, I was going to say you started, but I think I started it.
I know, I'm sorry. So yeah, while they're fucking around the city, Starline tries to get into Tails' house, which is really funny. Oh dear, Mr. Prower, you take after Dr. Eggman in some surprising ways, because Tails' house, Tails' giant fucking head.
Yeah. Like, I wonder where Tails lives. Oh, the house that looks like his face.
Yeah. Turns out if you're a super genius in this universe, you design your buildings like yourself.
I mean, he did make it so they couldn't get in. At least not
That
at
is
first.
true. Even with the power version of the Tricore, Starline's like, fuck, we cannot get in.
Oh yeah, they don't get in at all. They have to run away.
Yep, time is up.
Yeah, and they go back to Starline base. And I think, does he fight with them again? He gets into another fight with them and again hypnotizes them again.
Well, so the problem is, it's not just the fact that they get into a fight with him. It's also Serge is being very, very mean to Kitsunami, because Kitsunami wants to talk, and that is not what the point of a sidekick is. And even Serge starts to go, wait, why do you want to help me? Why are you my sidekick? And Kitsunami's like, I don't know, I just am. Haven't I always been? Wait, how do we know each other? Wait, yeah, no, you're right. I haven't met Sonic. Why do I hate him so much? And the entire backstory just crumbles.
And that's why he gets pissed and then has to hypnotize them again and then lie to them again.
And it doesn't work on Surge for a short while, so Starline gives her a second dose.
That is... You are right that things are fucked up in this comic. Like, it doesn't bother me as much, but you are right. Yeah.
See,
it's more...
Yes. Is not the part where I go, this is as terrifying as the metal virus.
I'm assuming it's a little bit later in this.
It's a little bit later.
I think I know what you're talking about. But and then that's when he also wanted them to do a test, which they didn't want to run another test, so he hypnotized them and said, it's your idea. You want to do this?
Yeah, I was like, you know what?
It's called gaslighting, friends.
We're totally ready to go. And Serge, you're the one who was like, no, I want to go full out. I want to kick ass, take names one more time before we do the main event. And so just like, I mean, I guess I must have said that.
He's an asshole.
Fucking A.
And then that brings us to issue 2. This cover is Kitsune versus Tails. I had the same problem, as we already discussed.
Yeah, especially with the alternative cover of issue 1 is like Kitsunami floating in the air and Surge looking over their shoulder. The fucking eyes are glowing. They're just staring death at you. That's awesome.
All they had to do is show you one little simulation where they fought a robot Sonic and a robot Tails or something where they're fake, and we know that can happen, and we know that there's dummies and stuff around. Something like that, and I would have been like, okay, Good. That's it. One panel. All I needed. Again, this is me. Like I've had this problem with comics forever, so that's something I normally talk about. Like I always like first appearances when the new character is on the cover. That's always my favorite for buying first appearances too. I don't like them if the new character isn't on the cover as much. I want that new character to be front and center, to be like, oh look, this is your new character. This is what in the book. That makes sense, right? Or am I crazy on for that?
I can accept it.
So I have multiple first appearances above me that have the character. Like Hellcat's first appearance, Mockingbird, Whirlwind, Banshee.
I was about to say, Whirlwind is a name I don't know, surprisingly enough.
He's a green guy.
I was going to say, is he the fucking tornado villain?
Yeah, he's in the Avengers game and goes,
yeah, never mind.
You won't succeed.
He is in the Disney cartoon.
Which Disney cartoon?
Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
Oh, that is a really good show, by the way. Damn. And you already know because you mentioned it. That's really damn good. I like that one.
Yeah, if only any of their later cartoons were good. But we're not here for that.
We can be. Not today. No. I'm willing to do them, just not today. And you have Starline recording more dialogue. And I do like, here they give you one panel to show you about the bad guys and how Decoy Octopus is a character. So I was like, thank you.
Fuck's sake.
One panel. All you need, you just draw one panel and you put a little bit of text. And you go, here, this is what happened somewhere else. So you know, I'm good to go. That's it. Need my panel. So then they're going to attack a base. Alpha base? Alpha. So they took over Sigma base. It made me wonder, so does he have a base for every letter?
He better have an Omega base. It better be where issue 150 is.
Nah. So I was just wondering that. And I do like when he's like, Kitsune map, and Kitsune just makes a water map.
It's so good. Kitsunami's power is awesome.
It is. The part that made me laugh is when he's like, no, what about the North Tower? He's like, a Wi-Fi tower is separate from the Ignet, exclusively for gaming. The doctor's ping is immaculate.
Well, how would you know? How does nobody ever fucking track his goddamn IP? He's so egotistical. His goddamn username on everything is probably just Eggman.
Even then, well, also, to be fair, he worked there, so it's safe to assume he knew more when he was part of the group. That's how I took it.
And Surge, once again, back up a minute. I have to babysit my support unit. That's right. She's the hero. She should have the important jobs. And instantly, nobody was talking to you, Drippy. Surge is such a bitch.
Yeah, but also she was programmed to be a bitch.
Yeah, we're gonna get there.
So, I mean, I'm assuming she already was, and it just amplified.
We don't know. We do. That's the fun part. But we'll get there.
No, and then as they're raiding the base, you see Surge just murder some little caterpillar badniks, which I don't even recognize. They're not caterpillars. They're grasshoppers. They look like. I don't recognize them, which bothered me, by the way.
Neither do I. But it's more the fact that, like, Kitsunami is going, let's take this detour, because it's trying not to set off any alarms. And Surge instead gets fucking pissed. The angriest face that has ever been in this comic so far. Because how dare Kitsunami try to be the plan person and suggest anything? Yeah. And what happens afterward? She, actually says, I do things my own way. You follow me? It's simple, and it works.
And
Kitsunami gets happy about that.
Well, that's because Kitsunami is programmed to be the submissive.
Don't.
I don't mean it like that, but it's the right word. Okay? Not everyone took it sexually, Phoebe. I mean, me and you might have, but not everybody did, but it was not meant in that context. No. I mean, I'm okay with that context, too. Hey, no. I mean, hey, whatever works. I understand completely. But, that's how I took it, is that, because he's programmed to be submissive, because to be the big bossy she is, it helps when you have a partner, in this case, I'm assuming non-sexual, that will listen to what you say. Because if you're going to be real bossy and people are like, fuck you, and walk away, well, it doesn't work as well. And they don't have the same, they're not just, Kitsune's not just groveling to Surge because he wants to keep his job at the White House, so it's a little different,
Oh my god.
It was either that or a different reference, and I went with the one.
Mike, the safe word is chili dog. Anyway.
You love me, Phoebe. It's okay.
Welcome to my side of the tracks, Mike.
So then they end up fighting a big badnik, which I'm assuming is a boss from one of the games I don't recognize. He just looks like he's from the games, from the Sonic.
I could easily look this up real quick.
It looks like Sonic Heroes, or whenever they start Yeah, because Sonic Heroes and On is when they start doing the Badniks that are the orange guys with the lances and stuff, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, Sonic Heroes. But if I go to Sonic Imposter Syndrome issue 2 on the Sonic Wikia, because people are crazy.
I wouldn't say crazy. I would say passionate. Okay. That's just passionate. I mean, you know, especially like if you enjoy Sonic, you enjoy your games, that's different. And you enjoy a fandom.
The Egg Breaker is exclusive to this and the Sonic X Shadow Generations Dark Beginnings comic book.
Yeah, he just looked like he belonged in the game.
He does.
So, and then Dr. Starline finds a doll of Dr. Starline because he's in one of Eggman's rooms, and he takes it and he breaks. I like how you see him break the Eggman statue too, knocked off the head.
It is specifically the roboticized Starline.
Oh, because he had planned to roboticize him, didn't he?
Yeah, because he plans to roboticize everybody. And Eggman was like, no, this was fine back when the metal virus was going on. And Starline is now realizing, no, it was never fine.
So
he will never accept me as an apprentice. He will never accept me as an equal. So I have to be better.
Okay, I have a question here. I don't think I caught the first time I was reading this. So Surge gets hit with a giant mace, and then Kitsune throws it back at him, and Surge isn't hurt, right?
We're going to get there.
Okay, because I was wondering if I missed something, didn't I, here? I didn't catch that.
You didn't. It's explained later.
Okay, that's what it was. I know a little bit about
Kitsunami is just like, wait, how the fuck are you not hurt? And remember, we don't know how many times, we do get a general understanding of how many times they have been hypnotized and broken down, which we'll get to in an issue or two. But yeah, it's a lot. And because of that, we don't know if they remember all of their field testing, because we also see a bunch of the traps that they went through. This isn't their first near-death experience. Surge should be dead from that mace, and all that happened is a hole in the shirt.
Oh, I did not catch that hole in the shirt. Okay.
So, of course, Surge goes super pissy and just beats the absolute fuck out of this thing. Starts stomping on the dead body of this robot.
I do like
and
that.
And Kitsunami has to go, ma'am, we alerted the others.
When they come over and they just start clapping.
So good.
Perfect. That was hilarious. Because Starline took over them all and has control now, so he just had them.
The fucking microphone is a robot.
Yeah, that was cute too. And this is when Surge and Kitsune put the plan together. They're going to go find his records because they know Starline records everything to find out more about who they are. Right.
And I also noticed that Starline is like, what happened to you? And Kitsunami's about to say, but Surge quickly goes, no, it's fine. I just got a little careless. Ha ha ha.
I mean, not
Starline's
wrong.
Very concerned, are you sure? Because you don't want your new heroes of the world realizing that they're fucking test experiment freakazoids, right? You want them to think that they're all natural heroes, helping the Doctor make the world a better place by taking down the old regime.
Yeah, which it's how you trick people. It's how you get them to do what you want. Brainwashing.
Yeah.
In this case, it's more literal, but, that's also how you do it.
So, we end with Surge and Kitsunami making a plan to get into Starline's records and figure out what the hell is going on, because they can't remember anything.
Don't forget the cover of the next issue.
Oh.
It's Metal Sonic fighting Starline with Robotnik in the background, egging them on.
Yeah, and what looks like the 93 OVA version of Eggman on the right side as a building, just cut off.
Oh, I have never seen that 93 OVA, but it's on my to-do list soon, by the way.
It is free on YouTube.
I know. It's on my to-do list with you and someone else. So.
Is it Joe?
No.
Now I'm curious.
Stay tuned, listener. So, I haven't planned it officially, but yeah, I want to. And I think Dr. Starline, is this when... Oh, okay, so at first you start showing off Dr. Starline doing recordings where he made some mech that would be better than Metal Sonic, but I don't even know what the fuck he was trying to create there.
I don't know. I think it's supposed to be like a...
It's like a bug.
Well, I was going to say, it looks like it's supposed to be like a free-floating thing.
Okay.
Like, the arms are supposed to be able to float in the air because it's all wire-based. Like Rayman. I think he was trying to make a Rayman robot.
And that failed.
But also, one of the two fun little Easter egg things. What's the name of the file for this specific issue?
Oh, File Sun 1CO?
Yeah, Sonic.
Oh.
I don't know if that was
25A.
intentional or not.
It was 100% intentional. There's no question that it wasn't by the creators, okay? No question.
Yeah. And also, do you like Starline have a little hissy fit because Daddy threw him out?
I mean, the way they do these, like 840 GU7 bad guy type, that's just kind of how it, like, if you look at it, yeah, they knew what they were doing.
Probably.
These were intentional. And this is when you first see that the green tubes, that they were in the green tubes.
Which is when he says, "My time with Zavok and the others opened my eyes. My initial plans were short-sighted. All the power and obedience of a machine means nothing in the chaotic and unpredictable world I'm trying to control. I need the will and ingenuity of a living being. I need to take my initial designs and fuse them. Eggman has spent all his time inserting animals into robots, when the solution was the other way around."
I do like that line. That is really good.
And Serge remembers, surprisingly, despite being brainwashed how many times, that the god of this world is Gaia.
Does that ever play a part?
Yes, Sonic Unleashed.
I have never played that one either, by the way.
It is the deity of the world.
Okay. I mean, I know of it. Like, you can't buy it on Steam, by the way. But I own it.
Really?
Yeah, it's not on Steam. I mean, are you that surprised? Like, shit gets...
I'm surprised like that and Sonic Heroes are not readily available.
I don't think Sonic Heroes ever got released on PC, though.
Holy crap.
Or Sonic Unleashed. Yeah, Sonic Heroes was released on PC in 2004.
But it is not on Steam.
No, it's been delisted for a long time and never received a modern digital re-release on platforms like Steam.
But it's so important. It's Adventure 3.
You think, yeah, but that's what emulation is for.
Trust me, as somebody who has played an emulated version, a Dolphin version of Sonic Heroes, unless they have massively patched the Dolphin emulator, Sonic Heroes runs for shit. You will fall through the world consistently.
Okay, how long ago did you do this?
Okay, fair enough.
Were you in Nebraska yet?
No.
Okay.
So fair enough.
And when I just Googled it, yes, Sonic Hero runs great on the Dolphin emulator. Both the Nintendo, GameCube, and Wii versions are fully supported, offering a very stable, smooth, and easily upscaled experience on modern computers.
Note to everybody, the Dolphin Wiki is amazing because it will tell you every problem you're going to have with the ISO before you grab the ISO. Always
Yeah, and
check
I'll
the
tell you how
wiki.
to fix things, too.
It's so
does
good.
the PCX X2 emulator. Since we're on this conversation now, there's only 2 GameCube games that are hard to emulate, which are Rogue Squadron 2 and Rogue Squadron 3.
Oh, they fixed Metroid Prime then.
Yes, they did.
And fucking Legends of Skies of Arcadia. Sweet. Now I have to go grab a new Dolphin emulator. Thanks, Mike.
Why would you ever get rid of them?
Because the OS no longer supported it.
Get a new computer. But
That's what I am currently recording with you on.
I know. Yeah, it's very few games. Supposedly Twilight Princess is hard to run. I don't know for sure. F-Zero GX, I don't care enough. Metroid Prime 1 and 2 apparently just need good hardware.
That's not surprising.
So, and then yesterday when I was doing an episode, which already has been out now for a bit, it told me that that Wind Waker was hard to run, which was not true because I ran it on my Steam Deck, so it was not hard to run. So I don't know. But Rebel Strike is god-awful to run. I will say that. No, I want to play Sonic Heroes. We're doing Sonic Adventure this year already planned for sure. So I'm working on my way getting through more Sonic games.
Excellent.
We did Sonic Forces this year.
We did. God help us, we did.
We had to. It was important.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Anyway.
So Sonic.
Yeah.
So this is when Starline says everything, and then Surge and them see it. Surge gets pissed off, of course, and then you do see the parts where they're human. I was gonna say human, but where they're normal animals, and then he's putting it in their head Kitsune.
I don't want to understate, first of all, the other fun little thing, which is in order to make them more acceptable, oh my god, susceptible. That's the word I've been fucking looking for. Susceptible to his side of things and his hypnosis. He wonderfully got the code from Belle. And we see a little silhouette of Belle with binary code.
Oh,
and that
cool.
actually says something.
What's
It
it
says
say?
soul.
Oh, that's cool. Kind of cool.
But yeah, they get rightfully angry. And we see that Surge took 232 attempts. Meanwhile, Kitsunami took all of 33. Maybe if you brainwash somebody to be angry all of the time, it's gonna take more attempts because they're gonna fight back against you because they're angry all of the time.
And she's the dominant one where he's the submissive, so,
Yeah, so he definitely just took it like a champ.
So when they're showing some of the test sessions, I'm assuming they got killed. Because, like, you see Surge underwater, you see Surge about to fall into a spike pit. Like, those look like they're dying to me.
Yeah, and as he says at the very beginning of the page, I repurposed the resilienceness of the metal virus into safe cellular upgrades to supplement the enhanced cybernetics. So he already put cybernetics inside of them, like fucking new skeleton type shit. But then he gave them an extra coating of metal virus in a way that it wasn't going to spread, but it stays inside their body. So they just have like hyper healing at this point.
Okay, so that's what that is.
Yeah.
So they're not like clones or anything.
No, they are still the same people. They're just nigh invulnerable.
Okay. And then Starline finds out that they found the footage. He tries to hypnotize them again. Of course he does. And I think, they get into a fight. And Surge kind of hold their own together against him.
Yeah.
She does.
And
then she makes him hypnotize himself. That's what it was.
Well, you skip like the biggest thing, which is
what?
Surge asks, were we volunteers? Kidnapped? Were we already heroes? Were we convicts? And Kitsunami's response is, there's no record of it. What the fuck do you mean there's no record for it?
Okay.
He makes a vlog about what he made for breakfast. And Starline walks into the room and says, because it's irrelevant. And that, to me, is as horrifying as the metal virus, just in a completely different way.
You see, that doesn't bother me.
It really bothers me because, as I said, this is the man who will vlog about anything as long as it gives 0.0000001% of a boost to some stat of his. Oh, I got one extra. My brain worked slightly more efficiently because I ate boiled eggs over easy eggs instead of soft boiled. Oh boy, guess I'm eating over easy for now on.
But also, that's all about himself. This isn't about him, so he doesn't give a shit.
Well, he was also asking 50 questions during the metal virus to Eggman. He wanted to make the virus better in every way, even though it wasn't his project and technicality. But who were you in the past? Who fucking cares?
I just took it as, since it's not about him, he didn't care. And I'm also taking
I think vast amounts of ego death are as terrifying as a zombie virus.
Plus,
it's a different type of horror, but I think it's the same level of horror.
It's the idea that your life didn't mean anything. I think that's really what these were, just two random. I'm going to take it. These were two random citizens that were just kidnapped, but they weren't anyone of importance.
Yeah.
And that's not, that's fair. Any type of evil person, even real life, like, they don't care about the people that they use and abuse, they might tell, this is going to sound crazy, but they might tell someone, hey, you guys are all working Saturdays, but I'm going hunting. I'm going to have a great weekend. You guys have fun at work. Stuff like that. It might happen, No comment for you?
No. Nothing for me anymore.
But I get where you're coming from. And then, they hypnotize Starline and tell him their plan, that they're going to attack this egg base or something. And
it's
his
totally his plan.
He thinks it is. But I thought it's funny to hypnotize him, and he's just like, oh, I worked so hard, I fell asleep. Oh.
I guess I was pushing myself a little too far. Thanks, guys.
And then we get to issue 4. Issue 4 cover is cool, but again, Sonic's not here, so it bothers me. Sonic fighting Metal Sonic with Surge, Starline cheering, and Tails upside down. He got hit with water, I guess. I don't know. Still got problems.
It's definitely a cover.
Yeah, and this one starts off like the first page is telling you, it talks about the metal virus plague, where this is when Starline started to lose interest in or lose his faith in Eggman, because Eggman's full of shit.
Why theme parks? Fucking, I want to make the world my way, and I like theme parks.
Yeah, there's a get political again, but that kind of made me think of there's a comparison image going around on the internet at this time where it showed Hitler when Berlin was when Germany was losing the war, and he's like, oh, I'm going to build up these great arches in the city to represent me. It's like, you're losing the war, sir. They're going to kill everyone. And then it reminded me of someone else while we're at war with a country, and they're like, I'm going to build a great arch in honor of me in the city. That's what people want.
Yeah,
same idea.
I totally want to be in a war with a country
for no reason.
I was going to say who I think are honestly in the right in some ways.
Well, we started the war for no reason. Because he was stupid. That's all. Hopefully this war is over at some point soon. And gas prices can go back to normal. That'd be nice. Would be nice. I know. It's not going to happen. It just would be nice. But imposter syndrome. So then they go to the base. And actually you get to see all three of them attack together. Which I thought was cool too. The Starline's with them fighting.
And I like that since taking charge and actually having a plan, Kitsunami has taken this more, I don't want to say stoic face, but like I'm so fucking done with everything face.
Well,
he's just constantly scowling now.
He's less submissive. Some of the Badniks they fight made me really chuckle because they have the chicken turrets from Sonic 2. They have the monkey with the bomb from Sonic 3. That made me smile. I have killed many of those Badniks. I know them. and you see the giant drill guy from the cartoon. Well,
oh god,
I forgot his name, but
oh god, I want to say it's just Driller or something because it's Scratch, and
I don't remember.
You're making me remember something from 30 years ago.
It's from that dumbass cartoon. It's okay.
No, we had a VHS of it. I'm going to remember these stupid characters. It's Scratch and Grounder. I think it's Grounder.
I don't know, and I don't want to look it up for the record, but...
and then there was a monkey, and I don't remember the monkey.
And then you finally get to see Cubot and Orbot show up back to Eggman. He's like, maybe they didn't notice we were gone. They're like, we were on reconnaissance, and more reconnaissance. And someone said R&R.
Yeah, when they got thrown off the plane after the whole
Yes, issue 40.
The not multi-dimensional, but...
Close.
Weird hypercube tower.
Yeah. And then you have, while they're doing that, they log into the system so Eggman can see what's happening at his other base, and this is where he sees two characters he does not recognize wrecking his stuff.
Yeah, and the security algorithms read that they're Sonic and Tails. Probably because we already saw that Starline stole some of Tails' fur during the Chow races. He might have just straight up injected their DNA with Sonic and Tails' DNA to fool Eggman systems.
I can believe that. I could see that happening 110%. That fits the characters, so I'm good with that.
And hey, Metal Sonic shows up. Look, you won.
I like this. I like how Eggman's plan is to release Metal Sonic.
Great.
I do like that. And Metal Sonic kind of beats the shit out of both of them for a little bit.
For a little bit.
Which wasn't bad. I was like, I like Metal Sonic personally. I have a Funko Pop of Metal Sonic also. I just like
Base Metal Sonic or Neo Metal Sonic?
Base. I didn't buy Neo yet. So I would, but I haven't yet. Less interested. I just like base Metal Sonic. I mean, the only reason they even beat Metal Sonic is because they work together. Kitsune and Surge use their powers together to coat him in water and then electrocute the water so they can beat him.
Surge's fucking finishing line. You're never going to be Sonic because I'm going to replace him, and you're not even good enough to beat my fake.
No, and it's right. It's a good scene, and then I think this is when Eggman starts to realize that, yeah, Dr. Starline is logged into hijacking his computers.
Yeah, what are you doing? Succeeding you, sir. And he sends out the wave to call the army back, which is what we saw in issue 49. And then Orbot and Cubot try to attack Eggman. Like that was going to ever work.
Yeah, that's never going to work. I don't know why they thought that would work. Okay, well, to be fair, I see what they thought it would work because they're hypnotized. Because when Dr. Starline puts in the signal, it does affect all the Badniks. Which one of those panels is Sonic 2, by the way. And that mine, that's Sonic 2, 110%. That made me smile. They reference that level, and you start seeing all the Badniks heading to the base that he's at. We see the Badnik. We see when Sonic was sleeping, and one of the other in the main issues. So that was a nice little tie in there. And then the very end, and then Starline gets on a throne, because that always ends well for people.
Yeah, always. And meanwhile, Belle, Tails, and Sonic are racing towards the city. Surge and Kitsunami are happily waiting because it was all part of their plan to take out everybody at once. And Cuba and Orbot get to tell Starline, oh yeah, Eggman escaped down the chute. You know, the chute. He always has. And Starline thinks that Eggman can't activate these giant mechs in offline manual mode.
So I love that one of the mechs has a catwalk around the chest area, and I love it for a reason because it makes me think of Xenogears.
Oh, I was going to say, because it makes you think of Evangelion.
I mean, that too. But those mechs were so fucking huge in Evangelion, though. Like, they're like towers. I mean, yeah, the show came out how many years ago?
Yeah.
So it's one of those things.
Evangelion, but we're not here for Evangelion.
But you brought it up.
I just said mechs. Goddamn catwalk.
Brought up Xenogears, okay? I brought the best mech RPG ever created, hands down.
Someday I'll play it. Someday they'll remake it.
One of the things you said is true. One of the things you said is not. Which one could it be? They're never remaking it. Play the old version.
I'll just play the Xenoblade games.
No, I mean, play those two. I've heard they're good. I haven't touched them yet.
You should.
I'm going to next year. I'm starting the first one next year.
I have begged multiple times to be on those episodes. I own the first 3. I don't own X.
Next year, I am doing at least the first one.
Excellent.
So I'm wrapping up other series right now this year.
God. So many Badniks.
I do like the 3 the mechs that he shows here. You see all the Badniks coming and can't recognize, like you see some from the back and I know those are from other games. I recognize those bats, but I can't recognize. I know they're from a Sonic game. I can't remember which one, but I know they're from Sonic game.
Yeah, because I think you grab onto the loop and they lift you up.
Those are the spiders.
No, the bats. The bats have like these fucking swings attached to the bottom of them.
I don't. Okay, I thought those were lights. I don't remember. I need to play more Sonic games too. Phoebe.
I think those might be from the advanced games. There's an easy way to figure this out.
I've only ever played Sonic Advance 1, which I beat 6 years ago. The internet told me, Facebook told me, and I sent you the picture. So
nice.
I was like, I never did beat 2 or 3. I also remember the context of why I played it. So it wasn't for the podcast, but it was supposed to be, but that did not happen.
The Batbot, oh shit, those are lights, are from...
You can say you're right, Mike.
Oh, Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
That's why I knew them.
3 and Knuckles.
That's why I knew them.
I have not played a game with them in it, because the next one would be Sonic the Hedgehog 4, Episode 1.
You never played Sonic 4?
I do not intend to play Sonic 4.
Can I change that?
Sure.
Because I wouldn't mind replaying it just to see how bad it is.
I would rather play Sonic Mania, which I've been waiting to do for this show.
I've been waiting to play it too for this show. I put it on the show 3 or 4 times and I always take it off.
We'll do it. We're gonna do it. All the Sonic.
But you did. How many Sonic episodes are on this podcast now? Thanks to you. So yes.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Mostly comics.
Yeah. So this is the thing. I've had arguments with a friend of mine who's also another Sonic slut, about the characters of Surge and Kitsunami, because we pointed out in the past that there are some characters and story arcs that have been added to this IDW universe that are kind of one-to-one or close to storylines from the Archie comics. And Surge is an anti-Sonic who is green. And there's an evil Sonic from an alternate reality who is green in the Archie comics named Scourge. But the other fun thing about Surge is, and we haven't read issue 50 yet, but I get this implication that she now wants to fully take out this whole system. Yeah, and she says that in Imposter Syndrome is she wants to burn it all down. No more heroes, no more villains, no more anything. And let's think about that for a second. The reason why they've been brainwashed so much and broken into these cyborgs for Starline is because Starline gets to exist in the first place. Why does Starline exist in the first place? Because Sonic never just took Eggman out. In technicality, as I stated in the first 12 issues, in the first 3 episodes of this whole journey of ours, Sonic is technically the problem. If somebody were to just put a bullet into Eggman, none of this would have ever happened. I see Surge personally as the Punisher of the Sonic universe, and she's correct.
All right. And I like how the last line you see, well, at least in my book, says next time Sonic and Tails versus Surge and Kit in Sonic the Hedgehog number 50.
Which is the furthest I have gone, is issue 50. And my
Your book has 50?
My book has 50 and stops at 50.
Okay, because the next trade that we'll be covering for the show, which is Battle for the Empire, is 50, 51, Free Comic Book Day, and then the annual from 2022.
Yeah, I know. My book stops at 50. And then the next book is 51, the annual, Free Comic Book Day, Scrapnik Island, or whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah, Scrapnik Island. And that's where
And I know it ends at Scrapnik Island. I don't know anything about what happens. But I can definitely say, if you thought Eggman was just about machines, get ready. Eggman's gonna whoop some serious ass all on his own.
I am excited to read more, and especially to read the volume that you have up to. So I'm looking forward to it.
We only have one issue left, and then you're caught up with me.
Yeah, I'm excited for that, and we'll be doing that sooner than later, because I do want to read more, because I do happen to like Sonic books, apparently. More than I thought I would. Yeah, because then we only got 3 more episodes out of your book. So, and then we're caught up to where you are.
Sadly.
All right, we should go to Shelf Stacker Box, and I'll go first. This is going on the shelf. I had a good time. Besides me bitching about the covers, I actually really enjoyed this. Little let down because it wasn't as terrible as I thought it would be, like, compared to what somebody made me think, but I get it. But it was good. No, shelf. Phoebe.
Yeah, this is also going to go on the shelf. Besides the covers and the fact that there are points of the story arc that are a little more fast-paced than I would have liked. Like, if this were 5 or 6 issues instead of 4 and things were allowed a little bit more air to breathe, I think this would go on a podium.
Oh.
But as it is, it's still a shelf. And I cannot wait for Mike to see what issue 50 is like.
Same. Mike will find out next week, by the way. So.
Oh, next week. Awesome.
Not for the listeners, but for us, yes.
Excellent.
Hey, I'm trying to get through these right now as fast as I can so we can move on to other projects I want to do. And I just want to be caught up. And we're not. And when you get like 3 away, it gets really exciting for me to be that close, to be like, oh, we're almost done. So, yeah, we're getting there. All right, so I guess we should go to plugs. Phoebe, where we'll find you at?
Yeah, you can find me over on Twitter and Blue Sky as the LP Princess. Also on Twitch and YouTube as the Let's Play Princess. You can find me on such wonderful podcasts as the one you're listening to right now, Gamer Looks at 40, Jack Billy Presents King of the Big House, where I get to play a lovely little murder clown named Bonzo, absolutely the best podcast, work in progress, Conversations with Robbie Sherman, and a lovely show that I do with my pal, Teacher Bloke 85, called Nerds Broadcast. We actually just started with episode 99 of all things. Started posting on that Blue Sky and Twitter the topic of the episode early, so that way people could email in their top 3s and the like.
I mean, to be fair, I'm assuming episode 100 will have aired by the time people hear this in
Probably.
July. So, yeah, it's a little bit out. You know me. I record stuff. Well, hey, Patreon now gets to hear it sooner. So once I finish editing, it goes up in Patreons. All right. If you enjoyed this episode, there are 1,000 other episodes of this podcast. We do movies, TV shows, video games, comics, all sorts of content. You can find everything we do on Podbean. You can also search right there. So check out. If you want to hear the rest of our Sonic content, it will be all in the show notes. So if you randomly decide to listen to this comic episode, like, oh, I like this, there's a whole lot more for you to go check out. So you can see those in the show notes. And I'm going to give a shout out. And also, if you want to support the show, we do have a Patreon. Little Dog can vote in our Patreon poll. We have 1 to 2 polls a month. 2 polls, usually. And I also release all the episodes early. So as soon as they get done edited, they are popped on there. So check that out. If you want to support the show, like I said, we Patreon. If you donate $10 or more, I will plug your podcast YouTube. Every episode I make during that month, I make a shit ton. So, and those plugs don't go away like these lovely people. You already heard from PB Stanton. Check out Zach's show. Absolutely the best podcast of work in progress. Talk about MSC movies and currently doing the Alien Predator franchise. Check out Bill Tucker's show, Gamer Looks at 40, and his new podcast carrying my cross. I want to give a shout out to my awesome intro and outro creators, Helena at Hell Has Fury. Follow her on TikTok and Instagram. And also join our Discord. If you want to be on the show and suggest things for the show, join the Discord. You'll see a link in the show notes. I'm always happy to new people join us. And please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, YouTube, audio only, and rate and reviews wherever you get your podcast. I think that's everything I need to say, so we will see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.